I love making films because I love stories and narrative storytelling.
I make films because it's a great way to tell a story, and it's always been a hobby of mine, and I've always loved doing it.
And I realize it's a big form of entertainment, and people always seem to enjoy themselves when they watch films, so I guess it's something that I've always wanted to, make something that people enjoy.
I'd say that I make films not only because it's fun and rewarding, but there's also like a degree of satisfaction, I'd say, that I get from, like getting together with my classmates and, and just doing a project start to finish.
Going through all the stages and seeing it born with an idea and then ending with just exporting that final version of it.
The best thing is like watching a final film. It's like your creation, little baby.
It's a big process and it's not easy to do. It's really time consuming.
Nothing that we do here just gets shot in a weekend and edited that week and then it's done.
They have to write, they have to operate cameras, they have to operate lights, they have to edit.
It takes a long time to plan it out, get everything organized, get everything set up with the actors, with the locations.
There's so many different things and so many different skills and levels of responsibility that go into it.
One of the things I learned from it is responsibility.
It definitely takes a step of maturity as well, because you're doing things that not an average high schooler would be able to do or be willing to do.
People may not think, well, it's not really an academic subject, but in terms of pushing the students and challenging them in terms of academics and responsibility, I think it's one of the hardest things that a student can do here at CCA.
What I want people to get out of this is I want them to be entertained first of all, and I want them to be able to extract the deep meanings and spiritual truths that are in the films.
The characters we created are basically, inspired in everyday people, the issues they have and, the social issues people encounter every day, in high school and college.
After every film, just kind of think about not only what you saw and heard, but also the deeper meaning, kind of go into it more mental, and try to think of what the theme was or, something that you could pick up from it.
And I want people to look on and see that you can make a Christian film without being overly Christian, or we can make a Christian film and not shove it down your throats.
We try to plant a seed into somebody so that they it maybe sparks something later on, or it gets them thinking, and then hopefully leads them to Christ in the end.
I hope that through the films tonight that people can see what God's doing here and kind of catch a vision of more things that God can do, not only through CCA, but through the students that are being taught here and sent out all across the country.
It was a big deal for us, and some of us want to take this into the future and see what we can do for God's glory.